year.
It feels what?
More physical.
Oh, yeah.
Out there this year. How's that look from your standpoint?
No, absolutely. I mean, I think that's just been a point of emphasis to kick off camp, and so I think when you emphasize something like that, you're going to get what you put in. So it's definitely felt more physical. It's just a big emphasis this year. So running the rock.
You're obviously no stranger to this unit, but it looks like you'll have a little bit more responsibility this year. How much does it help that there has been so much stability where the same core has been there for a while now?
Yeah, I think, just being around these guys for the past, this core, it's been the past 3 years. So it makes it easier to step into a role when you kind of know the guys already. Everyone's familiar with the system. So, all those guys are great, and it's a blast to play with them. So, yeah, it's been great.
KO was talking about he really likes seeing when the quarterbacks kind of are extending plays. It kind of challenges everybody, right? Guys up front, tight ends, everyone. What do you like about that when you say, all right, they might be calling audible, but they're extending it any way they can?
Yeah, no, it's a huge part of the game is, we want to protect them as best as we can, but when they're able to extend the play, when, there's leakage up front, it's huge for the team, extending those drives. And some of the biggest plays, you get out of those kind of scramble drill, extending the play. So it's just huge for the team to have guys back there that are running around and, making awesome plays.
KO says it's kind of fun. Is it fun when they're kind of out there freelancing it like that?
Absolutely. When you're, blocking your tail off and all of a sudden you're like, oh, the ball hasn't come out yet. And then you kind of look and he's over there and he throws a bomb across the field and it's like, oh, okay, that works. Yeah, we'll take that all day. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're making your block for a tick.
Yeah, just block them as long as you need to. That's always the rule, right? Never give up and, just keep going.
How would you assess how your camp's going for you personally?
It's going good. There's always stuff to work on, and so just trying to focus on that. But it's been good. OTAs were awesome, and just continuing to gel with this unit. It's been huge. I love playing next to these guys, and just trying to get better every day.
What's your What's your motivation? As Chris said, you have an opportunity here. Your motivation to just continue that and to take a hold of it.
No doubt. This has always been the goal of mine, and it's a dream. And so the opportunity to go out there and play is it's everything I want. And I just want to go out and play well and put my best foot forward.
We coming out here trying to knock some heads off, but we just trying to get better in the offense. Bringing that same tenacity back. So I think it's just overall helping the team. I'm very excited with our physicality, though.
We've heard that from a couple guys, that things are turned up a little bit in terms of what you're being allowed / asked to do. That's not a myth. You guys are really getting a little more leeway to pop out there this time?
Yeah, I would say, that's just, KO talks about this thing, that we started to implement this year about our play style. And, at the end of the day, when we show up on the tape, win or loss, draw, we wanted to know that we were the most physical team out on the field. So that's the goal going into the season. Everything else, the fundamentals and all that stuff can play itself out. That's why we're practicing. But, yeah, we want to go in being the most physical team.
Josh, KO was talking about how he wants the offense, especially the quarterbacks. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. He likes how they extend plays, like scrambling extend plays, and he says it's really good for the defense, too, to kind of shake it up. Good all the way around, offensive, tight ends. How is it for you when you see like JJ or Sam kind of extend a play and you guys kind of have to freelance around it?
Oh, I love it. This league comes down to little plays like that, little plays where our quarterback can get out the pocket on a play that the defense covered up perfectly, and you get out the pocket, throw the ball downfield and make a play to, one of our big receivers or our good tight ends. So I think that stuff like that helps us out because everybody play on our schedule. There's not too many guys that, just sit in the pocket. We got a lot of guys that move around defensively, so it's good to just see that, with our quarterbacks that we have in the building, because, in practice they're not calling the sacks even if we get them. So, it's just a chance for us to play through the down and get that real football game feel like, that we can't get other than game.
How about for you personally? I know last year, more of the versatility for you were used, and they seem to be just kind of doubling down on that. Do you think that it shows more of the skills that you have, and is that a challenge for you?
Yeah, I think the challenge for me is, for one, it's the top the year I had last year. Every year I get on this grass, I want to have a better year than the year before. And, being able to be versatile, that's, one of my strong suits. So this offseason was, just predicated on me working on little fundamental techniques within each position that I'm playing, whether that's nickel, safety, outside linebacker, middle, or wheel linebacker. Just learning the ins and the outs of it, whether that's just watching tape, talking to the coaches, working moves. Flo has done a good job of helping me do other things that, pertains to what my play is going to be like on the field, rather than just me doing safety stuff. Because last year I just did all safety stuff. When the game time came, I was playing everything but safety. Right. So this year, us knowing the type of role that I'm going to play, it's easier to just, create that fundamental, that discipline of just doing things the right way.
How about with the young guys? Who has stood out to you as someone that's really picked things up pretty quickly or has really impressed you?
Young guys, I would say Gabe Murphy has been a guy who's just showing up day after day, playing really good football. Levi Drake, another guy in that front seven, just playing really good. I think back on the back end, you got Nudie. I think he's doing a great job. Dwight, I know we call him Nudie, but Dwight, he's came in and ever since he had to take up more on his reps. We had guys go down within the first couple of days. He's been stepping up to the challenge, and I'm really loving it.